This CNN panel exploded into, well, not rationality or logic after Scott Jennings shredded Caitlin Clark for Clark doubling down on her apology for being white.
Why is she being bullied?
Why is that wrong?
Why is she being bullied for acknowledging something that's smart, truth, and factual?
Well, a couple things. Number one, whether you're an athlete or anyone else, if I hear you use the phrase "my truth," I immediately then discount everything else you say, because there isn't my truth or your truth. There's just the truth. And when you start using phrases like that, it tells me that
That's not true.
Your brain has been captured by something that I don't really respect.
That's not true.
Number two.
That's not true.
Number two, the attention the league got this year was amazing, and it was all because of her. She is an amazing player. The arenas were full when she played in them. The TV ratings were up when she was on television. That's undeniable. But, the league still lost like $40 million this year. And it's never made money. And to me, when you're talking about respecting people who built something, what did they build? A league that loses money every year? She has the capacity.
What do you mean,
to
what did they build? What do you mean, what did they build?
What kind of a business did they build?
The reason why it's still up and still running, whether it's losing money or not, is because of these black women who are in this.
Isn't it because of the investors?
No, Scott, stop it. You stop it now.
It's not. I was in Dicky's arena.
Who pays for it?
I was in Dicky's arena. Let me just tell you.
It says more about the people who are getting offended by it than her.
I think they're just disappointed that she appees to have been captured by the woke
mob. You don't like the way.
And here's the disappointment.
It's the white privilege. Let him articulate this, because
I feel a little bad for her, because she's going to learn that it will never be enough. No matter how much of the phrasing, no matter how much of the groveling you do, it will never be enough for the people in that league that hate her guts.
Why do you assume
they hate her guts?
Why do you assume that she is trying to pander? Isn't it
because I hear the language. It's the language of the pander. I hear the phrase white privilege. Sports is the one place where nobody on the field has any privilege at all. She doesn't get extra points when she shoots because she's white. She gets the same number of points as anybody else. Sports is the great equalizer, and it just felt like to a lot of people that she was groveling for no reason, because she is an amazing player who deserves all the accolades she's getting right now for doing what she's doing for women's basketball.
All right,
Amen. Everything that Scott Jennings says there is the truth. And yes, there is only the truth, one truth, not my truth. My truth is relativism. Also, the reason the WNBA is still up and running is not because of the players. It's because the NBA covers the cost. The NBA covers the losses. This is the truth and the reality. And finally, no one is bullying Caitlin Clark. Disagreeing with something that someone says is not bullying them. So stop with the gaslighting. And also, we aren't offended by what she said. We simply are disappointed that she has been captured by what Jennings said perfectly, an ideology that ultimately hates her guts, because despite being dominant and, at least up until last week, an extremely marketable player, she committed the unforgivable sin of being white.